Welcome back, everybody, to this week's edition of the BC Auto Podcast. I'm Noah,
And I'm Isaac.
and this is episode
13!
13.
Wow.
Lucky or unlucky number 13, depending on how you wish to look at it.
We like to stay optimistic. If you
Yeah.
watched last episode, you would know that.
Yes. um, if last episode was a bit of a snoozer, that's because I planned it. This week is Isaac's episode, and he does a lot better job of planning.
It's slowly falling.
Why is your mic not tight?
Why is it falling?
completely falling off the
Oh my gosh.
I hope this is the right way.
Yes, it is. No, it's not.
That's gotta be tight enough for now. at
Okay,
least.
it's going to be tight enough.
We good?
Okay.
We'll keep an eye on
Get
it.
that out of the
And
way.
Back
What
to
were you
the
saying?
action.
Sorry. I was
Uh,
distracted by the falling thing in front of my face.
oh yeah, I was saying how this is gonna be a much better episode than last week because you're planning it, and you're much better at planning episodes than me.
Um,
I don't have enough time in my day, man.
this week will be sort of tame,
Okay.
if I'm being honest. I don't have any games planned. We're kind of, at least me, I'm kind of saving all the big stuff for like every other
Okay. Yeah.
for my planned days at least.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
I mean, if we can get some things figured out, some logistics of some things figured out, we have some big things planned. We have potentially a guest coming on soon,
mhm.
and then we'll see about having any more guests on because we would really like to have some guests on.
Yeah, I think that would be a huge step up for sure.
Yeah.
First things first. Last episode, we did get a comment, or 2 episodes ago, I shall say, we did get one comment for something to put on the wall, which is really exciting.
On the wall.
On the wall. So, first
This
edition.
blank wall behind you.
I know. So, over time, hopefully, with more and more comments rolling in, we will be able to fill it up, both my side and yours.
Yeah. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to put onto this, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But the first thing we have to put on the wall is a 1967 Shelby Cobra.
Is there any special Cobra, or is it just a Cobra?
It's just the basic Cobra. It's not the GT 500. It's just the
Well,
1967 Shelby Cobra.
it's one of the best looking cars I've ever seen in my life. So,
Yeah.
in my
I mean-
personal opinion.
It's got a grand reputation for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to very MacGyver-y put this on the wall here.
Very gracefully and smoothly, and not awkwardly silenced and paused at all.
Yeah, not at all. Because we can't do that. We have to keep you engaged.
Yeah.
So yeah, while I do this, do you have anything you want to talk about before I get into my stuff?
Oh, I don't know. If you guys want to run back and watch last week's episode or listen to last week's episode, we covered actually probably half the podcast was me covering NASCAR, and then asking you a couple questions about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of big things happened in NASCAR over the past couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. See if we can find a good spot for it.
Here?
Yeah. NASCAR ran a road course this weekend, Watkins Glen. I think it's in New York. It
Oh,
was
really?
not straight.
What do you mean?
It looks straight enough. I'm not.
It's whatever. It doesn't matter.
It looks fine on here, so we're good. They ran a road course called Watkins Glen, also nicknamed the Glen
Mm-hmm.
for obvious reasons. Pretty sure it's in New York. The guy that won, his name is Shane Van Gisbergen, and he comes from road course racing. So there's
Oh,
no
that's right.
it's no surprise that he won.
I did see his name at the top of the list
Yes.
when I looked up the
I
results.
put a total of $25 down on the race on 4 different drivers, and I lost $7. So it could have been worse. It could have
See,
been
this
worse.
is why you don't gamble.
No. It could have been worse.
I mean, if it's all fun and games, I mean,
Yeah, I mean $25 on 4 different drivers, that's not too bad.
yeah. Just don't like go super deep into it.
No. I won't be putting like $100 on a driver. because I would be a little nuts.
That's crossing the line there.
That's like a line you can't come back from.
Yeah, seriously. Because
That's
hey,
like
if
that's
you
like
win,
calling the helpline.
yeah,
1-800-GAMBLER if you have trouble
yeah,
gambling.
because if you win that first one, that's game over, man.
Yeah.
you're in for a pit. Let me tell you.
I don't know, if I put $100 on a driver to win and he actually won and I won it, I mean that'd be like depending on what the payout is, could be a $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that. Might have to just double down the next week.
No, see, this is what we want to avoid.
Yeah.
This is what we're avoiding.
Okay, so your week.
It is my week. I do have a couple things planned. I was doing some research and mega rabbit holing down YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
So there are a couple things. So I was doing quite a bit of research on the Nürburgring, track records
Yeah.
and its history with American car manufacturers,
Okay.
stuff like that.
I did see something. I don't know if you'll bring it up, but I did see something recently about it.
Maybe we'll see. So the main things I really focused on was the Ford Mustang GTD and the Chevy Corvette 01X.
Yes.
Yeah. So those two were the ones I mainly focused on.
And there's a reason for that.
Yeah. We did mention a little bit about it a couple, I want to say 5 episodes ago about the 01X.
Yeah.
But I'll go into a little more detail about it. Pretty much it has taken the lap record for I guess sport cars because that's the class it's considered in.
Yeah.
It isn't, however, actually listed on the official Nürburgring lap times website.
No?
No, it's not. I looked.
Is there a reason for that?
I'm not sure. I think it's because it was raced by their engineers
Okay.
and not by an actual driver. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I
all
feel
the
like that shouldn't
logistics and
matter. The
everything.
car performed
But yeah,
and it set a nice time.
I don't know. I can't really be sure. But it did beat out the GTD.
Yes, it
So
did.
It did, yeah.
It did.
Oh, it did?
It-
Did it not anymore?
I'm pretty sure the Mustang GTD just beat it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long ago was
that's
that?
what I
then?
was. That's what I was.
Oh,
gonna
really?
mention.
No, I didn't even see that.
That was
on there.
within the past week and a half. No,
Really?
2 weeks maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. The GTD just beat it again.
Do you know what the time was?
I don't remember exactly.
Because
what time it was.
the Corvette, I think it got a 6:49,
Okay.
and previously before that, the GTD had a 6:56. I want to say,
Okay.
and so there was a considerable gap between the
Right.
two.
Uh,
But
yeah, I know the GTD won, but you also have to remember that the Corvette 01X was ran by Chevy engineers, not a professional driver.
exactly.
So if a professional driver got into that,
Yeah. Yep. And I don't want to, throw shade at Chevy engineers because, I mean,
right?
they're
Obviously, they can drive.
very talented, very educated individuals. They know what they're doing for a reason. And
Yeah.
they set that record for a reason.
Yeah.
Because, they're really good at it. But I was watching an interview with, oh gosh, what's his name? Ford CEO. Tim Farley.
Yep.
I was watching an interview with him, and he was saying how, I think this was 8 months ago. So it was before the 01X's time was made public.
Yes.
Or no, it was just after that. And
Okay.
he was talking about that time, and he was mentioning how he wants to support the competition,
Yes.
which is really cool.
That's exactly why Ford is what it is today.
Yeah.
Was
I-
competition.
Yeah, I think that's incredible. That's exactly what you want to hear from a CEO.
Yeah.
Support
Especially of one
competition.
of the biggest brands in the world, especially America.
Yeah. And yeah, especially American when we're going to a German track and racing on foreign soil and putting the American name out there with the GTD, with the 01X.
Yeah.
Well,
and there's always been a war, if you will, between Ford and Chevy by fans.
Yeah.
But the companies maybe have competed with each other a little bit, but it's not like they were open with, oh, we're competing with each other.
Right.
it's always been more of a fans thing. So now that he's like, yeah, I like the competition with Chevy. I want to compete with them.
Yeah. And
That's crazy. That's really good.
like their history has always been like Mustang versus Camaro,
Yeah.
right? Unfortunately, the Camaro has kind of taken the back seat in this situation specifically, and now it's Mustang versus Corvette.
So is that just the Mustang leveled up that much, you think?
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely it did. I mean,
kinda-
obviously
It's kind of altering a little bit, especially the GTD. Specifically, the GTD
Yeah.
is switching sort of from the muscle car to the sports car.
oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've made so many upgrades to that. And I mean, even with like consumer
Yeah, it's so many upgrades that it's illegal to drive on the road.
Wow, okay. You know, we don't have to talk about that. But I mean, even like the Dark Horse and their consumer
car.
models, you know, they're getting up there.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just stuck at what Camaro level was.
Yeah, now Camaro's taking another step down the ladder and becoming a
Yeah.
family car.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all have
know.
heard about that, but it's
Yeah.
I think it's not quite, but almost confirmed. I
About
still
the-
think it's just a heavily supported rumor.
The sedan.
Yeah, 4-door Camaro.
Mm-hmm.
Not electric. It won't be electric. I thought it was going to get brought back as an electric model,
Oh, okay.
but not electric.
Because yeah,
it will be gas.
I've seen what it looks like, and it definitely looks like an electric car.
Yeah,
But maybe that's what the future just looks like, honestly.
yeah. I don't know. I don't hate the futuristic look of cars. I think it's pretty sweet, but
Mm-hmm.
it depends on what's under the hood or
Yeah.
under the body.
Okay, for there has to be. I think there has to be a divide with that, especially nowadays, honestly, because you have. Let's just stay with the GTD, right? I mean, that is a sport track like based car, right? That's what it's built for.
Yeah.
And obviously, it doesn't look like a futuristic car.
Not really.
It looks like a sport car.
It looks like it looks like just a modernized version of the Mustang.
Yeah, and I think like that, and then you have the other world, which is consumer like market cars that are kind of getting this futuristic treatment. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, I like the modernization of the cars, especially in the era that we're in. Like if I was sitting there in like '99 and I saw what the new cars were coming out like, I would have been like, no, I don't really like where we're going with this.
Yeah.
But I think we're in a good position right now where cars that are coming out are looking nice,
Mm-hmm.
and not just sports cars, but most cars that come out now are looking really nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
I'm kind of liking what's happening, especially with the designs.
yeah.
They're not bad at all. I don't know. I can't really think of any off the top of my head, but
Did we get too far off track of the Nürburgring thing that you were on, or
a little bit.
like do
That
we
was
need to
a little
steer back to
tangent.
that? Should we
Yeah.
should we circle back to Nürburgring?
Yeah, let's circle back to that. So,
The competition between Ford and Chevy.
yes. So, I don't even know where I was going with that, honestly. I just kind of wanted to talk about it.
Tim Farley interview.
Yeah, he did mention a couple other things as well. One thing that I should have like thought about this, it just didn't like occur to me really. But like he was talking about the fact that the Fusion and the Focus were discontinued on purpose directly correlated to the upbringing of the Bronco and the Raptor.
That makes sense. They rerouted all their funding.
Yep. So he was saying, like, you guys love the Bronco and the Raptor, but like for a sedan market, if we kept the Fusion and the Focus, those wouldn't have happened.
Right.
You know?
I mean,
I think
as rich as some of these companies are, they only have so much money.
yeah. Yeah. I mean they have a lot they're putting their funds into, and I mean, you know, but yeah, I think
So
it was
if you don't mind me going on another little tangent,
yeah.
go branching off of what you just said, how they had to eliminate some of their sedan models in order to bring up some of these newer, fresher models that we love as the community. There's also, we have mentioned in one of the previous episodes, I think it was a few weeks ago, that Ford is considering bringing back an affordable car lineup.
Yep.
So would they have to cut something for that, or are they going to make them cheap enough that they don't have to cut anything out of their lineup in order to make those?
In the interview, he did actually mention something about that. I don't think I heard anything about cutting costs anywhere. He did mention that it was going to be affordable.
Like actually affordable.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Now, is that affordable in today's eyes or actually affordable?
I probably today's eyes.
Okay, so 30 to 35,000 for a brand new
Yeah.
sedan.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of what my mind goes to when I think of affordable nowadays.
My only issue with that is the Honda Civic is one of the best and most iconic cars ever created.
Yeah.
For a commuter sedan.
Mm-hmm.
And those are starting anywhere from 30 to 35
Mm-hmm.
$1,000 brand new.
Yep.
So if Ford is going to release sedans that are $30 to $35,000 brand new and call it their affordable car lineup, they have to be able to compete with the Civic and other cars of that nature,
Mm-hmm.
at least with reliability.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
And at the point that we're at, I don't know if I trust Ford to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess all of their new stuff, we haven't really heard much about reliable. Well, I guess I don't know. Obviously, the F series is doing well for a reason.
Yes, but things can sell well without them being completely reliable. If you think about who's buying brand new F-150s, it's rich old men, for the most part,
Yeah.
or people that are doing well for themselves at a younger age. But people who are doing well,
Mm-hmm.
like they're expensive trucks.
Yeah, they are.
And so whether it's reliable or not, those people are going to buy those trucks, and then they're probably going to continue to do well off. So in a few years, it doesn't matter if the truck's reliable or not, because they're only going
Right.
to run them for a few years and then
Yeah,
get a
just
new
gonna
one.
buy another one. Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
mean,
guess that kind of puts a hole in the the data.
it's kind of a
really.
wait and see of when it actually happens and what they're actually like when they do come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll just have to see.
Because there's only so much we can do, and 100% of it is speculation.
Yeah, but I mean, it will happen eventually.
Yeah.
Like Ford will release this lineup that they're talking about. It's just a matter of time.
I'm guessing it's going to be more toward the like 2029, 2030, 2031 range.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
because
think
if
it'll
they
happen in the
haven't
next couple
like
years.
fully announced, like confirmed,
Right.
announced by now,
There are some confirmed vehicles that aren't coming out until 2030.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I would guess it'll be a handful of years before that actually happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I am excited to see what they go with, because again, like we hit on a few episodes ago, when they do bring back this affordable car lineup, it won't be bringing back the Fiesta, Focus, and Fusion. It'll be bringing new cars into the mix.
Mhm. Yep.
So I'm curious just to see what changes they make and what they bring new to the table.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's good.
Yeah.
I hope for the future of Ford and the future of American vehicles, it's good.
Yeah. And the future of used car market and just the price of the cars in general.
Yeah, really. But I mean, yeah, I guess if they do release an affordable sedan, I mean, they're gonna be competing with the Civic, the Camry. I don't
Kia
know what
K5. Chevy
Yeah.
doesn't have any cars anymore.
I guess even
The Camaro sedan,
yeah,
they'd have to compete with that.
yeah. And I mean,
'Cause-
if we're not sticking with gas, then even Tesla as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to make a electric model of that.
I'm not sure. I couldn't say.
I guess we'll see.
I don't
Keep
know.
our eyes and ears open
Yeah.
for more information.
I don't know. The whole EV market, especially with what you were saying, how was it you were saying something about like globally they were cutting EV whatever?
Yeah, I know GM just cut their EV program. Honda a few weeks ago said that they were cutting it.
Yeah, after their unfortunate fail with the Zero.
Well, they never released those.
Yeah.
It didn't fail. They
did put a lot of money. I think they
They
cut,
put a
like,
lot of. I
2
think.
billion.
Oh yeah, they lost a few billion, didn't they?
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's got to be some of those out there. I don't see why nobody would be driving those around. Like, obviously, they made some of them. Let's be honest. If they're spending billions of dollars on it, they made
Well,
some
yeah,
of them.
there's got to be like a
So what are
test
those
model
gonna?
out there.
I'm curious about that. What are they gonna do? Just sit them in a warehouse?
Yeah, maybe they can use them still for.
I mean, can like the CEO drive
Inspiration.
around in it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows what the CEOs drive?
Yeah. Well, have you seen the like CEO of Mercedes retired and pulled out a BMW out of his garage?
Did you really?
You haven't seen that?
No.
There's like a whole like ad, like a commercial kind of thing, where the CEO of Mercedes finally retired, and then it shows him going to his house and then pulling out of his garage in a BMW.
Oh my gosh.
See, competition between brands is so much fun.
Yeah. Speaking of ads, actually, have you seen the one that Audi released? It was like 2010, I want to say. Audi released one where they like shouted out other car brands, probably German, mostly
Putting the
German.
keys on the hooks?
Yep.
Yeah, and it made the Audi symbol. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, all of these, you can get them in one car.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's good competition right there.
Yeah, it's good fun too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're degrading other brands trying to sell your own more.
Yeah, right.
It's just good.
Yeah,
clean
you're
fun.
supporting everybody else rather
Well,
than.
I wouldn't say supporting, but you're not hurting them
Yeah. Yeah.
per se.
It's just good because I think it's not really so much an issue in today's day and age, but it could be if like one company decides to just trash others and try to make a monopoly.
I feel like that would come off not in the way they want it to. I feel like people would just start hating on them.
Oh yeah, that's why I said I don't think it's an issue in today's day and age.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they would definitely get backlash and definitely, yeah, they would just that would not work well for whoever would even try that.
Yeah, that would be a stupid thing to try.
Yeah. So, I
Yeah,
think
what else you got in there?
I think I got one more like main thing. Oh, two more main things. Wow, look at me being prepared.
Must be nice.
So, as you might know, I hope you know, I mean, our whole channel is based on it. It's literally BC Auto, Beer City. We are based in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, we never really went into that though.
I guess not.
Yeah, so in our name BC
Well,
Auto,
yeah, a little backstory.
in our name BC Auto, the BC stands for Beer City,
Yep.
which highlights Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
So
which
we're
was,
from the area.
Yeah, nominated to be named Beer City, I think in like 2014.
Beer
or
City,
something.
USA. I don't know. It was like 8 years running or something, and people
Yeah.
just stopped voting on it.
Yeah. So we're Beer City now.
And that's due to the fact of all the breweries that are in the area.
Yeah. I mean, it's the whole city
Lots
is
of breweries in the
the
area.
whole city is made up of breweries, pretty much.
Yeah,
Small pubs and bars and whatnot.
which blows my mind because as many breweries as we have, and as I feel like we do a lot of drinking around here.
Mhm.
Wisconsin is like by an extremely wide margin still known
yeah.
as the drinking state.
Oh yeah,
Like people go crazy over there.
yeah. They definitely drink a lot more there.
Well,
But
they have their
I don't
fair
know-
share of breweries too, but like obviously we have more. Like Milwaukee has a lot of breweries, but obviously Grand Rapids has more.
I think we're just more densely packed.
that could be more breweries in a small area.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a whole like app. It's called the Brewsader app.
Really?
Yeah, and you can go to different breweries and everything, and all of them have
Well, like
like
collect them.
yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
You can scan the QR code and have it collected on your app, and then if you get like 25 or whatever, they send you a free T-shirt.
Really?
Yeah,
Might have to do that.
it'd be cool to go to a bunch of different ones and see.
It'd be cool to have that T-shirt.
Yeah, free T-shirt. I mean,
That's like going
We're
to
gonna be-
Buffalo Wild Wings and eating the hottest wings there and getting a free headband.
yeah. I mean, if we're gonna be drinking beer anyway.
Might as well.
Anyway, that was a tangent.
Yeah, so that's why we have our name.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a little backstory on
We
our
are
name.
both born and raised in the Grand Rapids area, greater Grand Rapids area.
Yep.
So
But yeah, we are based in Grand Rapids.
we're based in somewhere. I don't know what you just tried to say, but
And it is now May.
it is May.
Everything's warming back up. People are getting their
Nice
cars
weather.
back out. Yep. And so now is the season for car shows.
It is.
And so there are a lot of in-person events happening.
You know,
Coming up.
and I feel like we're in kind of the area to where obviously we experience all of four seasons. And we're very
Yeah,
unique
4
in that
seasons in
sense.
one day.
Yeah, sometimes. But we're very unique in that sense, and I'm personally grateful for it. I love it. But I feel like for most of the year, you forget how many really cool cars we have in our area.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think of us being like a cool car area. But then once
Yeah.
summertime comes out, once you start going to some of these car meets
Yep.
and car shows, you're like,
They're everywhere.
oh my gosh.
So you're like, whoa, we have a Lambo in our city? That's crazy.
Well, there's a restaurant downtown that the owner has a Ferrari. I've told you about that.
Yeah.
The owner owns a Ferrari.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a lot of cool cars, especially downtown. And even like going west to like Grand Haven, Holland, and
Oh, yeah.
everything. Gosh.
That's just
You
lakeshore
make-
towns.
Well, yeah. But if you make the trek out there, I mean, you're going to see something on the way. At least something. I mean, I've
Yeah,
seen
I was out in Holland one time. And I saw, I think, that car right there.
Did you really?
Pretty sure, yeah.
No way.
It was sweet.
Gosh, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm going to need to make sure to carry a camera with me everywhere I go now because I want to be taking photos.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, if you just
Well,
got
yeah.
the newer phone, you wouldn't have to carry a camera. Yeah, that costs money.
Anyway, but yeah, a lot of in-person events happening, and I, for one, want to go to at least some of them.
Okay, so it's not that I don't want to go to some of them. It's just that I have
Yeah, I mean,
so many things
you're
going on
very
in my
busy
life right
right
now. So many things going on in my life right now, and so I'm going to try to go to as many as I can.
Mhm.
Obviously with you, because I have nobody else to go with. But not that you wouldn't be my first choice anyway. But yeah, for me it'll be like kind of a week by week, day by day basis of
Mhm.
whether or not I'll be there. But whenever we do go to whichever ones we go to, we would like to go to some of the bigger ones in the Grand Rapids area.
Yeah.
We would hope to see some of you guys there. Come up to us, talk to us, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be going around talking to people, probably filming.
Yep, I did. I did find my GoPro head mount.
So he'll be walking around with the GoPro on. I'll be walking around with my Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
Yep.
And one of us will probably be holding a camera.
Yeah.
So we're going to have 3 going on 2 people.
Yeah, and I made little like handout cards.
Little like business card kind of
Yeah.
things. Okay.
So, yeah, if we see you there, hopefully you'll get a card from us. Maybe you will know someone who gets a card, and we'll just try to get our name out there.
We should do something like special with just a handful of cards. Like if you get, I don't know, maybe we could
Oh.
Maybe we
Yeah,
could do like a
we'd have to brainstorm a
QR
little
code
bit.
to a reward or something,
Mhm.
or
Yeah,
or
that'd be kind of cool.
like maybe we could sign it or something. Not
Yeah.
that our autographs are worth anything now, but someday they might be. So you might want to hang on to it.
Yeah, maybe we can make stickers, and we'll send them stickers.
Yeah, sure.
Just something small.
Yeah.
Something to start with. But yeah, that's for brainstorming. That's for the future.
Yeah.
But right now, I think biggest thing is to get our name out there. But yeah, we'd love to meet you guys at these in-person events this weekend.
And see what you bring to them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you got any cool cars, we'd love to have it on
Free
the show.
plug on Instagrams or whatever.
Yep. But yeah, this weekend, May 15, 16. What's Saturday?
15 or 16 probably. Today's the 11th on Monday.
Yeah, so 16.
Tuesday 12, Wednesday 13,
16.
Thursday 14, Friday 15, Saturday 16.
I said that like 4
Saturday
times.
16.
So yeah, Saturday the 16th is Cars and Coffee out in Ada. I'm at least going to that one. Yeah, we'll see if you're able to make it.
Yeah, like I said, it'll be a day by day basis kind of thing.
Yeah.
Work's a huge schedule. I'm trying to figure out buying a house right now.
Hmm.
I got potentially the next step of my girlfriend soon, so lots going on.
Yeah, you're a busy guy right now. But yeah, so this weekend is Cars and Coffee. Next weekend, on the Sunday, is Cars and Tacos at LMCU Ballpark.
Is it the following weekend?
Yep.
Okay.
Back-to-back weekends. And then there's a couple others in July. There's one at the Gilmore Car Museum. They're like hosting a big
Really?
car event. Yeah,
Okay.
that one's gonna be pretty sweet.
Then in August, there's Metro Cruise,
Yeah,
28th
obviously.
Street Metro Cruise in Wyoming.
Yep, obviously the Metro Cruise, which is probably the biggest
You think so?
car
Bigger
event
than like
in
Cars
Grand
and Coffee?
Rapids. Oh yeah. Do you know how many people go to the Metro Cruise?
Yes, I've been there.
Yeah, I mean it spans the entirety of Grand Rapids,
Yeah.
from Rogers Plaza all the way down to Woodland
Yeah,
Hall.
okay, so tell me about these other car shows though, because I feel like Metro Cruise is more of a classic car. Like the old guys will bring out their old school cars that
Yeah.
they've restored.
Yeah.
So is the other ones just like, are they like more supercars?
Yeah.
Like
I'd
modern
say-
cars, or are they like? I just don't want to go to an event where it's all freaking high schoolers with their Jettas that they
No.
put too much money into.
No, those are for local Hudsonville car meets.
Okay, I just want to make sure I know that it's worth my time.
Yeah, but yeah, Cars and Coffee in particular, I mean, it's known across the country. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I know
a huge
that.
thing. But yeah, this is the one held in Grand Rapids, obviously. But yeah, they're most of them will be like in the supercar range, if not like getting their cars back out
Yeah.
out of storage and just showing them off or whatever. But yeah, there's probably not going to be like priced out Honda Civics.
I hope. Wow, a Civic might be cool. I'm not gonna do a Jetta. If I see a Jetta, he better hope I'm not carrying an egg.
Yeah. Oh hey.
Oh my gosh!
didn't
What
say
if
that.
we bring eggs to the car meet and just start egging people's cars?
We'd get kicked out right away.
They'd have to catch us first.
Yeah, if we bring our own fast car, then yeah, we can get away.
True. Or just bikes. I'll go buy a moped.
We'll bring the lime scooters.
Yeah, we'll be in Grand Rapids.
Make our getaway. But yeah, I'm looking forward to these in-person events.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I say every year that I'm going to go to them, and then I never do.
We usually go to one.
We usually go to at least
Sorry,
one.
last year and maybe the year before we went to one.
But this year I want to make sure. I want to make sure we
Yeah.
actually
Well, now we have a reason
get to
to.
some. Yeah,
Trying
true.
to form a community.
That's true. So yeah, I mean, like I said, we're super excited to meet you guys if any of you are going to be out there. Yeah.
Yep. Now, I don't know why you'd want to talk to us, but
Well,
we would like it if you did.
I mean, same thing what we're doing right now. You know what I mean? Talking about cars.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And us not knowing anything about cars and you guys knowing way more than us, so you can teach us a thing or two.
Exactly. And Instagram shoutouts.
And Instagram shoutouts.
Even though we're kind of small right now, we're going to get there.
Oh yeah. And if you're actually kind of cool and chill, potential for being a guest.
Lots of potential. I have one more thing.
You don't remember what it was?
I do. I'm just making sure.
Okay. Let us know what other cars or images you would like to see on the walls. 'Cause,
Yes.
like that's one of my favorite cars of all time. Looks like cosmetically, but there's a lot of other great looking cars out there, and we want to see them on the wall. But we're not going to put them up there until you suggest them. So
Yep. Yeah, this is a completely community-driven wall right here. So, yeah, we want to see it filled up. Behind my head will be nothing but photos,
of course.
hopefully.
Yep.
But yeah, the one more thing I got is I just recently saw a YouTube video that was uploaded within the last week. It was a couple days ago. It was about Max Verstappen.
Bom 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 bom.
Yep. But I don't know if you've ever heard of Super GT.
No.
It is okay.
Maybe.
Don't quote me. I'm just recalling what I watched in this
Yeah.
10-minute video a couple days ago. I believe it is a Japanese based like motorsport. I think.
It's pretty vague. That's pretty vague.
But anyway, so there's like NASCAR, there's different levels of Super GT.
Mhm.
This one specifically, Super GT Pro. They flew Max Verstappen out, and it was a very rainy day, which is kind of odd. I don't know why they
Oh
would do
yes, I know where you're going with this.
it. Yeah. And so they had one of the best Super GT Pro drivers do a couple laps to get a control time.
And a fast time.
Yep.
A
Yeah.
hot lap.
Yeah. An out lap. Yeah. And then a fast lap.
Yeah.
And so after he did that, Max stepped in the car for the first time ever.
Yes.
He didn't, I mean, he stalled for a couple times when he was getting it out on the track. Like, that shows you that was the first time in this car.
Yes.
And he
didn't even take a warm up lap, did he? He just went for it?
No, he did 2 laps the same.
Okay.
So he went out there in the rain,
Yeah.
not knowing the course very well. Obviously, I mean, he needs to know the course, otherwise he's going to crash the car.
Right.
But probably one of the first times driving it in person. And he actually beat the fast lap of the best Super GT Pro driver, or
Yeah,
one of the best.
That's pretty crazy. It just
I
shows.
know.
I mean, that obviously there's an argument to be made already, but if you needed reason to support it, that just shows why he's more so the best driver in the world right now
Yeah.
of any class.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, it doesn't. I mean, that was the first time in that car.
First time in that car, he beat a professional.
Yeah, it's just he has a sixth sense for just racing.
Yeah.
Like, he just knows what he's doing, and it's crazy how he can compete like that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you put him in. He'll get it done. He'll get the job done, and he'll do it very well.
Very well. I mean, no matter what he gets in, whether it be a golf cart or
Yeah.
a go-kart or whatever, a downhill racing on a little cart with no engine, like, he'll come up on top probably.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, literally earlier when we were filming this same episode, I was thinking of another series that Max Verstappen would fit well in, but I forget what. I know we mentioned, like, the Ford versus Corvette thing on Nürburgring, but was there another series we mentioned earlier?
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm going crazy.
I'm not. No, I don't think so.
But I know if he were to, so obviously there's been the rumor that he has spread himself, the potential of him retiring from F1 this year.
Yeah.
And I'm curious as to exactly where he would go after this. Because
Yeah.
obviously with his skill, like you just mentioned, of being a pro driver first time in the car, for almost first time on the track, potentially, he could basically get into anything and find success.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, he's still, like, even if he drops the F1, he still is sponsored by Red Bull. So they'd find him
which
something.
they're in everything. So, yeah. I know that he said that there's some things that he would like to try, and there's some things that he will never try. I know NASCAR is something he'll never try, so that's disappointing. But it makes sense. That's pretty much all American, so
Right.
he's not going to come live over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Not when he has family over there, on the other side of the world. But I know that, like, the most likely thing would be, like, endurance racing. Like Super GT, I think, is endurance. But like those 24-hour
think so.
Grand Prix
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like the 24 Hours of Daytona, which we talked about at the beginning of the race season. Yeah.
I mean, they do 24 hours at Nürburgring.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many other things out there. Even though they probably aren't talked about that much, they do exist.
No, but as soon as a name like Max Verstappen gets in the car, it's going to be talked about.
Yeah, no kidding.
I tell you what, I follow a Supercar Championship on Instagram, and I keep seeing clips of them come up, and I'm like, man, I want to watch that so bad. But it's Australian based. And so it's so, I don't know if I can even watch it if I wanted to.
Right.
Without, like, paying $30 a freaking race for it.
Yeah, seriously.
So
Maybe there's someone illegally live streaming it on YouTube or something.
maybe I'll have to check. Max Verstappen's pretty crazy.
Yeah. He is. Yeah.
But it just makes
he's
you think,
crazy.
like, as talented as he is, there's got to be somebody else up and coming that maybe even if it's a decade from now, that's gonna have his skill level.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just look at who's coming up behind him, and you're like, who's gonna have this?
Yeah.
Like, who's been racing since they were a kid? Who
Right.
has this natural talent?
Yeah. I mean, you think he started when he was? I mean, he
Like
got
5,
into
right?
Yeah, but
Started racing when he was like 5.
yeah. I mean, he got behind a wheel like very early, but he started F1 when he was like what 17?
17, 18, somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you think about other racers that are just getting an F1 at that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
he
mean,
wasn't the best of the best when he started.
Kimi Antonelli is finding success right now. I think he's won
Yeah.
three Grand Prix.
I have no idea.
I just see graphics come up on Instagram.
But I mean, yeah. There's obviously, he's been showing dominance, but it did take him a little bit of time to get there.
Right. Well, I mean, he's put in more work than anybody, I'm willing to bet. Like, he puts in the
yeah.
work.
I mean, he spends most of his free time on simulation.
Yeah. Well,
Driving.
it's the same thing with like any sport. To where if you put in the most work, you're gonna have the most success.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you have to better yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And as good as he is, he still has room to improve somehow. Believe it or not.
Yeah, the only way to go is up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he could get better. So yeah, he puts in the work. Not saying other drivers don't put in the work, but he's been doing it for a long time. He's had great teachers. He's put in a lot of work over the time he's been racing, and
yep. He knows.
it all comes, like, at the end of the day, it comes down to natural talent. Like,
Yeah.
he's just hardwired for it.
Yep. I mean, he really is. He really is. He just, yeah. Everything he gets behind, he can just show up.
I am curious though if he were to get into another series other than F1,
Hmm.
if like what kind of reaction would that have? Would it kind of make him die off a little bit, because F1 is such a huge sport on its own,
Yeah.
like probably the most watched motorsport
I want to say.
as of right now.
Yeah.
And so Max Verstappen is an absolutely massive name, but it helps that he's in F1.
Hmm.
So if he goes to another, let's say, somewhat smaller racing sport,
Yeah.
do you think it would be like he would bring up that sport, or would it be more so that sport would bring his name down a little bit?
I think he would bring it up, honestly. Like himself has built a following.
Right.
Like not just because of his F1 stuff, but like him as a person has a following.
Yeah.
So I mean, no matter what he
It's like a
does.
cult.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. It is a very
Dedicated? It is a dedicated fan
dedicated
base.
fan base, yeah. But no, I think he would bring, no matter what he does, up with him for sure.
I just think, so like I was saying about the Australian Supercar Championship,
Mhm.
if you were to go into something like that, for example, I just feel like that being so hard to watch in America and so unavailable to us over here,
Yeah.
that they would have to figure out some sort of TV program. They would have to get it more accessible. Otherwise, they're limiting themselves on viewers. So no matter how big his name is, they can't grow the sport any more than the limit they're setting themselves.
Right.
So it also depends on the series that he goes into, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, yeah, I mean, if you have, like the Australian one, I mean, yeah, you can see the results, but you can't watch it.
right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like one of my favorite racing clips is from Supercars Championship. It was that, was it Red Bull Camaro and Monster Mustang, or is it Monster Camaro and Red Bull Mustang? I forget.
You were telling me about that. We
Yeah.
talked about it on here.
It's one of my
little bit.
favorite racing clips of all time. But I couldn't have gone and watched the race. I might be able to go watch the replay on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no fun in that. It's not live.
Right. Yeah.
So I want to see more moments like that, but I can't because it's unavailable to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks.
Yeah. It does suck.
So if Max Verstappen goes into a smaller series like that, They have to be able to broaden their viewership levels.
Yeah. Red Bull should just start their own TV channel.
You know what? Now that you mention that, I cannot believe they haven't already. I mean, they have like their social media platforms. Like there's the YouTube and Instagram and whatever and TikTok and all that. But yeah, the fact that they don't have their own TV program kind of blows my mind.
I'm sure they can afford it.
Right. Well, I feel like they would have to be covered. I feel like it would have to be more of a TV show on another TV program, like if Fox were to cover them or something, for example.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if anybody would give them the time to make it worth it, like the screen time.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right, because they're sharing it with everything else.
Right.
Still. Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll do it in the future. We'll see.
Maybe. Maybe. Ooh. Maybe Red Bull and Barstool Sports could have a collab. Are you familiar with Barstool Sports?
I know of them.
They're like a massive company, like so many different podcasts, so many different, all these different little things. And they like cover, they started by covering sports. That's why it's called Barstool Sports. Now they cover pretty much everything, memes and whatnot. But they like mostly on social media, but I'm sure they could broaden their horizons a little bit. Have like they're huge, and a lot of people know them, and a lot of people pay attention to them. So if they were to partner with Red Bull in their like physical division instead of their drinks division, because Red Bull will do anything to sell a drink.
Yeah, seriously.
I feel like that might have the means for success.
Yeah, I mean they really just gotta start something, really.
Yeah,
and then see where it goes. Because
then again, do they really have to? Then again,
I mean,
do they really have to do something different?
I mean, clearly not.
I mean, like I mentioned, NASCAR, Shane Van Gisbergen won this past weekend. He's a Red Bull driver. They're winning in everything.
Hey, they know who to look for. They know who to support.
I guess.
And sponsor. So, yeah. All right.
Are we going long on time?
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking
feel
at
about
here?
wrapping it up?
It's about time.
About that time.
We've been chatting pretty well. So
I know. Yeah, it's been
time flies.
Yeah, pretty good episode, I think.
Well, that's up to you guys, I guess. Let us know in the comments if this was a good episode.
Yeah.
By hitting the like button. And if you want to see more good episodes, hit the subscribe button. Yay. And if you want to know when we upload, hit the little bell. Yay.
I don't know if they're gonna do it now because
the least enthusiastic plug of all.
But yeah, if you have any other suggestions for stuff to put on the wall, I mean, we wanna see.
Yeah, let's fill the wall, man.
Yeah, and this episode will be uploaded on Friday, so if anybody watching this will be at the events on Saturday. Yeah,
May 16.
Yep. At least I will be there. So
might be there. As of right now, I'm kind of planning on it. So
okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. But that is
hopefully see you guys there.
Yeah, that's really the next thing we got planned.
Yeah.
So if we don't see you there, then we'll see you next week for the next episode.
Yes. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us for another week. And like you said, if you don't show up on Saturday or you don't see us on Saturday, we will see you next week for episode 14.
Yep.